Virtudesk on the way to success. 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 Virtudesk on the way to success.
Hello and good evening, everyone! Magandang gabi and welcome to VD Hour. Hi! Magandang gabi. Kamusta kayong lahat? Hi to our viewers currently watching us right now. Mga kasama natin on our live session for tonight. Good evening, everyone. And again, welcome to VD Hour. Hi, hello to Hikaru, to Rhoda, to Cecil, to Tina. Ayan, ang ating mga friends watching us right now. Magandang gabi. And guys, do not forget to share this live session or live feed on your social media account. Just share this on your Facebook, on your other social media platforms, because actually also, we're also live on different platforms. So check that out sa ating YouTube. Ayan, hello sa ating mga YouTube viewers and also ang ating mga viewers from LinkedIn. Hello and good evening to every one of you and welcome to VD Hour. And before we officially start our live session for tonight, I'd like to ask kung kamusta kayong lahat, kamusta ang mga panahon dun sa inyo, kamusta ang inyong Friday night? How's everyone doing? Hi to Jean, watching us right now. Magandang gabi. And sabi niya, she's doing fine. Watching from, yan, nakita daw niya ang ating live feed sa ating Instagram account. Ayan. Okay, thank you so much, Jean. And also, good evening to Rosel, to Salina, to Jervin. Good evening sa inyong lahat. How's your Friday night, guys? Kamusta ang Friday night? Pauwi na ba galing work? Or nasaan ba kayong ngayong gabi? Party, bahay? Sa Friday night, I'm sure everyone's having fun. Ayan, okay. Hello to, who's this? To Bea, watching us right now. Magandang gabi. And to Rosette, hello. Working from home. Hi, Dani Catagla, working from home. Wow. Ayan, so we actually have, mga kasama natin na nag-work din sa home right now. Okay. Ayan, kayo pa, ano bang mga ginagawa niyo ngayong Friday night bukod sa after work na? Yung iba kaka-start lang ng shift just as like me, ayan, papasok in the morning po. Ayan, okay. So, getting ready si Selena. Okay. Again, guys, our comment section is very much open for your comments. Ayan, comment lang kayo. You can also send in your questions on our comment section. Also, sa ating YouTube, sa ating LinkedIn, and also on our Instagram stories. Pwede din kayong mag-send ng inyong mga questions doon. And also, again, do not forget to share this live session or live feed on your social media accounts. And of course, in a while, we'll be having Hannah again, our VA guest from last week. Ayan, makakasama ulit natin siya. And again, we'll be sharing a lot of things to you right now. So, ayan, hintayin nyo lang ng konti yan. And also, our social media accounts here on top. Ayan. So you can follow us, like, share, and subscribe on our different social media for updated events and, of course, our hiring. And also, you may watch different videos, tips, and so on. Okay, our social media account is also pinned on our comment section. So if you'd like to click the link, you can be directed there and proceed sa ating mga application, sa ating different social media accounts if you'd like to like, follow, and share on our social media accounts. Okay? Done sharing. Wow, thank you. Thank you for sharing. And watching from Nueva Vizcaya. Wow, ang layo ha. Thank you. Proud VA. Wow, Virtudesk VA ka din? Ano nga shift mo? Ayan. Mamaya pang umaga yung shift niya. Watching from Cavite. Hi, ayan. Thank you. Thank you so much for our viewers who's very, very active comment. We'll be introducing our guest VA because I'm sure marami kayong matututunan sa kanya just as last week. Naku, napakarami mga nag-comment and nag-send in ng mga questions nila from last week as well. Since na-enjoy rin nila ang ating VD hour discussion or live session from last week. Okay? So send in lang kayo kung saan kayo, kung anong ginagawa niyo right now, kung taga saan kayo, kung ano nga, to Selena, Joy, saang company ka? With us also. And then, anong task mo, anong client mo, ayan. So, kwento ka ng konti. And also, hi to Bella. I do have PC which is i7 Intel. Also have BPO experience. So, if I don't have backup, I'm not qualified. Actually po, for the backup, sige, sagot tayo ng konting questions since summer arising, okay? So, for the backup, for your backup PC or backup laptop, pwede po yun sa ating mga friends, sa inyong kapatid, sa relatives, or so on. Kung kanino man na will be readily available in case magkaroon lang po ng aberya ang inyong main laptop. So as much as possible, meron po tayong backup just so our clients and us will be very much secured if in case magkaroon tayo ng aberya on your main PC or laptop. Okay, so that's the purpose of it lang. And also to ensure that you can work pa rin after the aberya happens or if in case nga may mag-arise na aberya. Okay? So qualified pa rin naman po kayo and for the backup, you don't need to buy agad if in case hindi naman talaga kailangan. Sure that your friends, your relatives, your family, or someone else na pwede nyo mahiram na pasok pa rin sa ating system requirements. Okay? Ayan. So, hi to Tads and to Grisel, we're watching us right now. Magandang gabi. Hello and thank you again for sharing our live session or live feed. To Jacqueline, hello and good evening sa inyo. Ayan. Okay, so again, our comment section is very much open for questions and suggestions in case meron. Our Instagram story also has its story kung saan pwede din kayo mag-send in ng inyong mga questions. And also, before we officially start our discussion, I'd like to show you a video. Okay, so stay tuned and I'll be playing here a video para mas makilala nyo ang ating guest for tonight. Okay?
Hi, My name is Hannah, and I am an executive virtual assistant for Virtudesk. The types of tasks that I do for my clients are cold calling, circle prospecting, database management, social media marketing, appointment setting, and everything else under the sun that is related to their line of business. My favorite things about working for Virtudesk is their support system. One might think that a strong support system would be quite impossible to have in a company that has all of its employees work remotely, but contrary to that belief, Virtudesk actually has a very systemized way of making sure that nobody gets left behind and that all of its VAs remain professional at what they do. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you keep your relationship with your clients long, strong, healthy, and stable. Only at Virtudesk.
All right, so I'm sure nakilala nyo ng konti ang ating guest for tonight, and also siya din yung ating guest from last week, okay? So again, everyone, let us welcome EVA Hannah. Hi! Hi, Hannah. Kamusta?
Hi, Joanne.
Hi.
Yes, I just need you guys to please approve my webcam para naman makita ko ng ating viewers.
Oh, ayan. Ayan. Sorry. Okay. I think, ayan, fixing na sila with that. And of course, kamusta ka?
I am doing great, and I'm very, very happy actually that I am back with you guys. Just trying out my camera still.
Okay. I'm just reaching out to Nico also to our tech para maayos ang ating camera. Okay? Anyway, it's been a week and ayan, I'm sure you can. Okay, it's been a week. So,
It has been.
maraming mga nag-send in ng question sa akin. Yes, ang daming nag-send in ng question sa akin. Ang daming naging interested and also natuwa din sa story mo on your journey as a virtual assistant. So, before we officially start our discussion, I'd like our viewers, our current viewers naman, to get to know you more and do a little recap. Okay, so kwento ka muna ulit kung paano ka, short but simple kwento kung paano ka nag-start as assistant.
Well, the very short and simple story kung paano ako napadpad sa Virtudesk is, of course, kinailangan natin to protect ourselves from the pandemic. Syempre, super, especially nung kauumpisa pa lang ng pandemic, everybody was nasa panic mode, of course. And of course, I was one of those people who were just, okay, I need to stay home. So like, that's when I started to search a lot of jobs that will be, make it available for me or make it possible for me to just work from home. And that's how I found Virtudesk. I was just scrolling and did a lot of research, and my path and Virtudesk, they just kind of crossed each other. And yeah, and feeling ko talaga meant to be kami ng Virtudesk. Kaya yeah, I'm still here. Very happy and sobrang strong ng relationship ko with Virtudesk until now.
Yes. Thank you, Hannah. And of course, ayan, bukod sa Virtudesk or personal story mo sa Virtudesk, of course, marami rin tatanong kung ano-ano nga ba. Kasi like we've mentioned last week, hindi naman ganun kapatok or hindi pa naman talaga natin sobrang alam kung ano yung mga ginagawa ng isang virtual assistant before. So parang medyo, medyo hindi pa siya ganun ka-hype like compared to how it is right now. So marami na kasing mga virtual assistants na naglalabasan because nga of the pandemic, and then also marami mga TikToks, marami mga YouTube videos and so on na nare-reach yung mga kwento or nakaka-reach ng mga ibang tao para tungkol sa kwento nila as a virtual assistant. Okay, so with that, I'd like to go on with the questions na merong or mga sinasend sa atin because maraming natuwa sa mga kwento mo in your personal story and journey here at Virtudesk as a virtual assistant. But of course, they are very much curious kung ano ba daw yung talagang ginagawa mo. So, I'd like let our viewers naman know, kasi may mga nag-abang from last week, ano daw ba, or kumusta daw ba yung day-to-day life mo? So, if you could give us a little kwento ng day-to-day mo. Okay? So, that's, I think, would be very much nice for our audience.
Okay. So, kung paano umiikot ang life ko on a daily basis is it involves a lot of organizing. It involves a lot of time management. It involves a lot of taking notes, okay, and making sure that my clients' needs are, of course, prioritized. Kasi right now, of course, comparing it to how we did it before in the BPO or in the contact center, alam na natin kung anong dapat natin gawin, and paulit-ulit lang yan. And like I mentioned on our live last week, kapag naging virtual assistant tayo, nag-iiba ang mga task natin depending on the needs of our client. Sometimes, most of the time actually, they will need us to contact people for us. But unlike our usual script from before sa mga BPOs, no, hindi siya ganon. Hindi ka parang magsistay lang sa isang script, basahin mo lang to and then yun na yun. No, here it really involves you connecting with people, finding out the needs of the people, because these people that you're going to be talking to are the clients of your client. So very important business talaga siya. Another thing is, ang mga clients natin, they have a lot of CRMs. And by CRMs, baka hindi maintindihan ng mga viewers natin, especially those wala pang experience, right? CRMs, ito yung mga tools na ginagamit natin. So, etong mga tools na to, madami to ha? Madami talaga. Sometimes, oo, madami talaga siya. Ilang beses kang mag-note sa iyong notepad or sa iyong phone ng mga login credentials for your client kasi madami talaga. But what makes it nice is that makikita mo talaga kung ano yung nangyayari sa life ng client mo or kung paano yung work niya, kung paano yung business niya, because you are going to be doing that na sabay.
Yes.
Para hindi, syempre, di ba, communication is the key dahil ang trabaho natin, we're only working remotely, virtually. So, being as detailed as possible or yung malaman natin yung mga eksaktong details, kung ano nga ba yung needs ng client natin is very important. Kaya pumapasok ang napakadaming tools or kaya gumagamit tayo ng napakadaming tools para alam natin eksakto what to do for that specific task. Because as I've said, hindi lang naman calling ang gagawin natin eh. We're gonna be doing a lot of emailing. We're gonna be doing, well, if you guys are familiar with newsletters, we're gonna be doing a lot of that as well. Social media content.
Yes,
syempre, di ba?
Of course.
Yeah. Kaya dito napapasok yung Canva, dito napapasok yung MailChimp, which I'm sure some people or some of the people watching us right now have already heard of. Yeah.
Yes. Ayan, so napakaraming tools, napakaraming apps, napakaraming dapat aralin. Paano daw ba to, will there be, paano ka naging used to the tools, used to the apps? How long did it, took you to get used to the apps? How long did it took you na ba masanay sa mga ginagawa or sa tasks?
You know, I'm very, very lucky to have my client na working for her. Kasi she really took the time, she really took the effort and really invested time in me to personally train me on how to use all of these tools. And we would have our weekly meetings, which I am sure if all of these people watching us makapasok sa Virtudesk, hopefully, of course, ganun din naman na mangyayari because from all of my stories with my colleagues dito sa Virtudesk, ganun din naman yung ginagawa sa kanila. Kasi important talaga na ma-train ka ng maayos. Well, meron tayong training sa Virtudesk which will depende sa kung anong position you're applying for, doon magde-depend yung araw kung gaano kahaba. But the time, yung time talaga to really dig deeper doon sa kung ano talaga yung mga ginagamit ng ating mga clients, yun yung pinaka-importante. Kasi sa training, we will learn the general stuff. We will learn a lot about real estate, but not really to the point na kung paano galawin ang mouse mo at keyboard mo. Hindi naman
Yes.
nila maituturo yun. Iba-iba
Oo.
siya. It's a case-to-case basis. And that's what I am really proud of na talagang my client and I were able to do. And with regard to your question, kung gaano ko ba kabilis or katagal natutunan to get the hang of it, I
Yes.
was able to get the hang of it within 2 weeks.
See, alam mo, okay yun mabilis na yun with the, with your, on your face. Because minsan,
Yes.
sometimes, diba, it's like, isang buwan na ako dito, medyo nalilito pa rin ako. But you know what? It's normal, right?
It is normal.
Sa lahat naman ng jobs, we have our own time, we have our own phase, kung paano tayo magiging sanay sa isang bagay and everything. Just as like the other jobs outside dito sa Virtudesk, medyo nga lang, or outside na magiging VA, medyo techie ka dapat somehow here, and then also very much into detail. Pero I'm sure our future applicants or our applicants na nanonood sa atin right now are can get used to it just as how you did, okay?
Or maybe in a shorter span of time.
Uy, better
Slow
yun,
pa ako sa
diba?
slow pa ako sa lagay na yon ha, yung 2 weeks na yon.
That's actually mabilis na rin.
Mhm.
But I'm sure with everything that you said, the training, the support and everything, I'm sure lahat naman tayo dito, we all have our adjusting phase. So for sure, if in case makasama namin kayo here at Virtudesk, do not worry, and you don't have to be overthinking it too much, because I'm sure makukuha nyo rin yung support na nakuha namin and the training na nakuha namin, the knowledge and the upskilling, right?
Yes, definitely. And 'di ba kung magkaroon man ng trouble when it comes to their adjusting period, napakadami na nating VAs dito who are definitely using the same CRMs na maaaring ipagamit sa kanila ng client nila. So we are here. We are 1 PM away.
Yes, of course, nakwento din natin yan or na-discuss din natin yan from our live last week na isang message ka lang, isang question ka lang. Of course, everyone will be there to help out. Ayan. So, isa naman yan sa mga bagay na very proud tayo here at Virtudesk.
Yes,
And
definitely.
then also, ayan, with all the apps and with all the tools, with all the training, nag-training ka sa Virtudesk and your client also trained you sa CRM niya, sa tasks niya, sa mga gusto niya ipagawa sa'yo. Was there ever a time na nahirapan ka that you thought of, mag-quit na lang kaya ako?
Yeah, to be
Talaga?
honest.
Talaga? How was,
Yeah.
kamusta ka during those times?
Yung mga time na yon, it was because I was hired by 2 different clients at the time.
Okay.
So, magkaiba sila. Una sa lahat,
Oh.
magkaiba sila ng time zone, magkaiba sila ng bansa. And
Okay.
so I had to work for 2 different people who have 2 super duper magkaibang pareho silang real estate pero magkaiba sila ng ginagawa. Magkaiba rin sila ng focus.
Magkaiba
And
ng
so
direksyon, ganon.
magkaiba sila ng direksyon. Yung isa 14 years na sa real estate, yung isa nag-uumpisa pa lang sa real estate. Sobrang magkaiba talaga.
With that
And
pa
so,
lang, with the experience they have, I'm sure very magkaiba na rin talaga yung vision and with the task.
yeah.
Okay,
Kasi
that's very interesting.
iisang tao ka lang eh. Iisang tao ka lang, pero pagkatapos ng 4-hour shift mo dun sa isa, mag-a-adjust ka dun para sa isa. Kumbaga parang you're going to have to adjust then your way of communicating with them.
Aha.
Kasi yung isa medyo nangangapa pa. Pareho kaming nangangapa dahil ako
Okay.
newbie ako sa VA, di ba? Parang medyo mahirap. So doon ako nagkaroon ng parang nagkaroon ako ng reflection in myself. Sabi ko, okay, worth it ba to? Worth it bang ituloy pa? Worth it bang to invest na parang kumbaga parang worth it ba na napapagod ako at nahihirapan ako, nasi-stress ako adjusting to 2 different clients of mine. And then sabi ko naman sa inyo, dahil sobrang strong ng support system ng Virtudesk, ang naging takbuhan ko was my coach. Ang coach ko hindi lang tumutulong when it comes to, my issues with my job or with what I do. Tumutulong din yan sa aking mga emotional breakdowns sa work. Yan, ganyan ang mga coaches natin sa Virtudesk. You can definitely count on them when it comes to, kasi my coach and I have a really, really good relationship. Kapag siya may problem din sa work, tatakbuhan din niya ako. Okay, may isa tayong VA na nag-quit. Paano ba yan? Sabi niya ganyan. And then I was like, okay, so hindi ako pwedeng mag-quit na may problema yung aking coach. Kumbaga parang magtulungan na lang kami at this point, 'di ba? Parang ayoko na siyang bigyan ng isa pang problema. Kumbaga kung kaya niya naman akong bigyan ng advice which will keep me at my job, and kumbaga pareho kaming mag-progress at parehong maging
Yes.
positive yung outcome, kay mag-usap na lang kaming dalawa. And so it took a lot of touch-base meetings, ganyan. Every day kami nag-uusap, and then I came to a point where nag-sink in lang sa akin lahat ng mga sinasabi niya. Ano ka ba? Pinagdaanan mo na yung training, pinagdaanan mo na yung ma-hire ka and everything. Na-experience
Exactly,
mo na ngayon ka
oo.
pa ba mag-quit? And then, naisip ko lang na parang, okay, that's right. Kumbaga parang, okay, if I leave Virtudesk just because of this minor stress that I am feeling right now, will it be worth it to transfer to another company? Tapos to
Yes.
start from scratch?
Like parang you've come so far na, right? So,
I have.
babalik ka pa ba ulit or magsa-start over ka pa ba ulit? That's like
Yeah.
parang you're giving yourself another stress lang at that point, 'di ba?
That's right.
So,
Kumbaga parang to finish training, that's already an achievement.
yes, of course, oo.
Yes. And you've come a long way already. Tuloy mo na, panindigan mo na 'yan. Ginusto mo 'yan. And
Ayan.
I don't regret any of those decisions naman. My decision to stay.
Yes, we can actually say that because we've been here with us ng very long time na. So, yan, para sa mga viewers natin na nagdadalawang isip pa, paano ba to? Mahirap ba to? Ayan, kasi may mga viewers and may mga audience tayo na nagsasabi na, ma, mahirap daw po ang training sa Virtudesk. Ay, may mga ganung comments. Syempre, hindi naman natin may iwasan and everything. And then also, mga nagko-comment din na, ma'am, paano ba yan? Eh, ang tagal naman daw po. Paano po ba makakuha ng client and everything? So, if you're nagdadalawang isip pa kayo at this moment and at this point, I'm sure naka-relate din kayo sa answer ni Hannah because, everyone naman, especially kung bago tayo sa ating job, if we're switching from the traditional way to very techy way na ngayon na way, 'di ba? So, lahat tayo mag-a-adjust, lahat tayo may adjusting period, lahat tayo may pagdadaan ng minor stress, pero I'm sure ma-overcome natin 'yan.
Super minor lang, guys. Huwag kayong huwag kayong mag-overthink. Super minor lang 'yan. Medyo nakain lang ako ng aking anxiety at the time, but as I said, I was able to overcome it. And kung kayo may experience man na ganun, if you guys are of course going to apply with Virtudesk and makapasok kayo, of course, sobrang you're going to after a few weeks, you're going to kind of laugh at it na lang. Kapag parang tapos na, natapos ko na yung problem na yon. Okay.
Yes.
On
And I'm
to the
sure,
next chapter.
yes, I'm sure Hannah also, if in case yung mga viewers natin makapasok and then they get hired with us dito sa Virtudesk, I'm sure matatakbuhan ka rin nila. Tama ba?
Yes, guys. Take note of my name, ha? Talagang promise ko sa inyo, I will be your number one talaga. Kumbaga, magka-problema man kayo, I'm already here. Take note of my name. Just look it up and I will come running to you personally.
Oh, ayan guys. So if yung nagdadalawang isip pa kayo kung gaano ba kahirap and everything, do not worry, you have Hannah, you have me, our team, ayan. We're very para tulungan kayo and to help you out in case mga ilangan kayo when you're here at ma-hire na kayo here at Virtudesk. Anyway, grab lang tayo ng few question here, Hannah, so that you can, medyo hindi tayo matabunan, ha? Medyo madami kasing nag-message na or nagko-question. So, One question here, is it possible po na to follow yung backup? Kasi naghahanap pa po ako but I'm so interested po na mag-apply sa inyo. I do have 3 years of BPO experience handling financial account.
Oh, financial account. Okay. Well, as you have already mentioned kanina, Miss Jo, 'di ba, kung wala naman backup at the moment tapos nag-a-apply, they can definitely use muna for the meantime yung backup devices ng kanilang friends and family. For as long as meron silang, of course, working device na pwede nilang magamit as their main. That's the most important part naman talaga eh, yung pasok ang specs ng main para sa everyday work natin. And then along the way, they can definitely invest in their own backup system. And ayun, everything will be good.
When you were starting, ano yung ginamit mong backup or kanina yung backup? Was it yours also or not?
It was mine naman. It was mine naman. I was lucky enough to have a backup PC or a backup laptop of my own. Pero yun na nga, I'm sure hindi naman lahat ng aspiring applicants natin for Virtudesk ganun yung case.
Yes,
So
just
that is
like
why
me.
we are here.
Just like me, actually, hindi akin yung backup ko. So, I had to borrow or have to present another, a backup PC naman. So, yun na yung
Ayun.
ginawa ko. I borrowed and then it's okay na. Ayan. So, not
Ayan.
necessarily yours, just like me. Okay? So, another question here from YouTube. Ayan. Uy, nakakatuwa naman. We have our viewers and sending out questions on our different platforms since we're being viewed also or live on our YouTube account, LinkedIn account also. So, Rhea Grace, hello. I have a scheduled interview next week. Is it okay to resign once we are hired already? I think risky po ata if mag-resign then hindi pa guaranteed na ma-hire sa Virtudesk.
Guys, huwag kayo magmo-moonlighting ha. Make sure na hindi na tayo committed sa isang company bago tayo mag-apply, of course. And if that's a stable one that you have right now, syempre wala pa naman tayong assurance. You have to toughen up muna, try to decide if this is something that you really want to do, that na gusto mong pasukin. And then let your company know muna that you're gonna be pursuing another job. We cannot moonlight naman. Hindi tayo pwede mamangka sa dalawang ilog.
Hoy, totoo yan. And also guys, kasi actually minsan doon nag-start yung conflict, diba? So parang, ay, kasi ganyan. So you have to really make sure na this is the path you'd like to take and this is the path or this is the job you really want to explore or you really want to go for it. Okay? So dapat 100% sure tayo and committed tayo before we apply. Okay, so another question here or from YouTube as well. Hi, Miss Hannah and Virtudesk team. Scheduled for training here. I hope makapasa. That's coming from Monmon Pansakala. Wow,
You're
congratulations.
scheduled for training. Congratulations, you were already able to pasa the interview. So, ibig sabihin, nandun ka na sa, okay, medyo nakahinga ka na ng maluwag, I'm sure. And sabi ko nga sa live natin last week na your training is going to be really, really fun. Virtually lang, but you won't imagine, hindi mo aakalain na ganito pala ka-fun the training here. And hindi ka masistress masyado because there will be support naman to guide you. All of the trainers, ayan, they will be able to guide you every step of the way. And they're going to make it really fun.
Yes, andyan na si Monmon sa exciting na part. So, nag-skip na siya to other, very much exciting the training because so, ito na yung matututo ka ng maraming bagay. You get to explore, you get to know other VAs as well. Yan, mga kabatch mo, makikilala mo rin sila. So, very exciting ang training. Though, ayun nga lang, medyo puyat ka, but it's very much worth it because after that, pag nakapasa ka na sa training also, ayan, makikita mo na yung progress mo rin as well.
One tip para din sa'yo, no? Huwag mong iisipin na if I pass. Isipin mo lang when I pass.
Yes.
I-claim mo na yan.
You will pass, di ba? Ayan. So, another question here, Hannah. Ma'am, may own laptop ako, no experience. Baka naman po bigyan niyo ako ng opportunity to work from home. Oh, okay. For this case, we actually require at least 6 months of admin or related experience. So, not naman necessarily sobrang tagal mo na may experience or any related experience will do. Just as long as you get to have the at least 6 months. Okay? So, okay na siya. 6 months of admin or related experience. Okay? So another question here, from Monmon, got this Virtudesk team. Thank you so much. Wow, we're happy na, we're very happy for you and we're very excited for you.
Yes. Just
Ay,
keep a
ito.
positive spirit. Yeah.
Yes, another question here because I'm sure makaka-relate ka or makaka-answer well ka dito since from Cap, can we apply here in Virtudesk as part-time po while having a full-time job? I heard kasi na may part-time rin po sa Virtudesk. Please confirm and enlighten me po.
Okay. Okay. So let's set the record straight. Hindi tayo pwedeng mag-work for 2 different companies, okay? But the case here in Virtudesk is pwede kang ma-hire ng isang client ng full-time na 8 hours. Or pwede kang ma-hire ng, kunyari si client naghahanap lang ng 4 hours. Pwede kang ma-hire, pero it's a requirement that you get hired by another client para ma-fulfill natin yung 8 hours.
Yes.
Right? So, kailangan natin makompleto yung 8-hour shift, 40 hours a week natin. So, pwede kang isang full-time or 2 part-time to complete 8 hours a day.
Yun. So actually, yung schedule, yung time na bibigay sa inyo ni client is depende pa rin sa client nyo kung ano yung i-hire nila sa inyo. But at least, yung pagpa-part-time nyo is under the client ng Virtudesk. Okay?
Yes.
So another question here, is there a tendency that you can fail in the training after training? Gaano po katagal or how long for you to wait? Gaano po katagal for you to have to wait to have a client? And so
the possibility of failing the training, yun ba yung first question?
yes.
Okay. The honest answer is yes. Okay. But it's very unlikely if you really dedicate yourself to, learning whatever you have to learn in training. You really pay attention. Kasi it's just like classes naman makinig ka sa teacher mo, papasa ka. Hindi ka makinig, hindi ka papasa. It's just like that here in Virtudesk. And with the second question, how long it takes to get a client, right now, kapag na-assign ka na, Miss Jo, correct me if I'm wrong, because like, syempre iba na yung ating procedure ngayon with getting hired by a client. Hindi pa kasi I'm still with my very first client. Hindi pa ako nakapag client interview again. So, wala na yung me, right? Hindi na sila mag-me for...
wala na siya. Wala na me.
Okay, so are they gonna get assigned to a coach?
So after training, yes, they'll get, ma-assign pa rin sila. And then after that, they'll be connected dun sa client mismo na makikita natin na swak sa kanilang skills, swak sa kanilang personality. So, yung pagpasa na lang nila for the client interview, doon na lang tayo medyo, doon natin makikita kung gaano kabilis or katagal yung ma-hire tayo ng isang client. So, with the client thing, kung gaano katagal magkaroon ng client, depende yon sa kung paano mo, again, i-represent yung self mo, yung skills mo. So, nasa iyo yon kung gaano siya kabilis or katagal. But as much as possible, we here at Virtudesk, make sure na yung client na ima-match namin sa'yo is very much ka-match ng skills and personality mo. So, at least, hindi tayo medyo magtatagal para makahanap ng client.
Yes, and the most important thing is to be able to connect with the client.
Yes,
As, person to person, human to human connection talaga. Hindi mo kailangan talagang i-memorize yung mga dapat mong isagot because yung mga clients, hindi yun yung hinahanap nila. Hindi naman sila nagpapa-question and answer na parang quizzes. Hindi sila ganon. The questions that they're going to ask you is mostly para makilala ka nila and para malaman nila kung match ba yung personality ninyong dalawa. So more than ito, mas kailangan natin ito.
Yes, of course. Lagi namang more than the skill is the relationship, right?
Mhm.
Ayan. So, before we have another related question with that. Since we're talking na about the clients and so on, tips po on how to answer naman pag or go about the client interview.
Well, of course, the client interview will the questions that are going to be thrown at you will really depend on your client. But to start that, yung umpisa ng client interview will definitely be questions about, asking you about how you are as a person. Andyan yung tell me something about yourself, tell me your past experiences. Tatanungin ka din kung it's a situation-based na mga questions. Anong mga gagawin mo kung ganito? So, depende sa magiging answer nyo. And depende, of course, kung nagustuhan ni client yung answer nyo, then you'll see kung meron tayong, if you will be able to successfully, of course, makuha yung client na yon. Pero ang tip ko dyan is to really listen. Kasi when I was in training, we were able to listen to some of the client interviews, virtual assistants from Virtudesk that are being interviewed by clients. And most of the time, or no, there was only one time actually that I saw an interview that didn't really go well, at unfortunately, because magkaiba sila na magtatanong si client ng question and then iba yung isasagot, sobrang layo ng isasagot ni VA. So before kayo sumagot, kaya ko sinasabi na mas importante yung connection niyo with the client kasi parang minemorize ni VA yung isasagot niya eh. So that's a no-no. Huwag niyo i-memorize yung mga sagot niyo. Pakinggan niyo kung ano yung tanong ni client.
No,
Oo. Kasi tapos halata pang may binabasa. 'Di ba parang sobrang sinusubukan mong maging formal when in fact yung question ni client is very informal, it's just a very casual.
Very casual and
Yeah.
connecting yung yes, oo. Very much importante din na you get to connect with your client, right?
Yes, you connect with their client. Kumbaga, syempre minsan may etong mga clients natin since they're from another country, they're foreigners. Sometimes we can't help but be assigned to or get interviewed by a client who has a certain accent na medyo hindi natin maintindihan.
Yes.
So my tip for that naman is to just get a keyword or two dun sa tanong nila and then try to put that together in your mind bago mo sagutin.
Uy, that's very nice. Kasi nga, I'm sure yun, maraming mga VAs natin na naka-experience nun. Just as I did before, na-experience ko rin siya. From UK naman si client. So sabi ko, medyo magulo yung pagkakain. Hindi ko man, I'll try to answer. That's a very nice tip ha. So, yun guys, i-take note nyo, get a keyword or two. That is very much important para at least you get to know kung saan mo ma-figure out or ma-circle out yung answer mo to your client on your client interview. Ayan. Another question here, Hannah, madami po bang CI? And nagmamatch po ba yung number of clients who are waiting is matched with the number of number of waiting VAs. So medyo depende yung number of waiting VAs to match the client. But ayun, marami po bang client interview ang pinagdaanan nyo daw before you get a client?
Alam mo, I don't wanna brag, pero hindi eh. My very first client that I got interviewed for, I got her. And
okay.
we have this very strong relationship until now. And then as I've mentioned kanina, so first like right after training, kasi part-time lang yung hinahanap ni na clients eh. So, merong isang guy na client and may isang girl na client. Sila yung very first ko na a-attendan ng interview kasi as much as possible, gusto ko nang makumpleto yung 8 hours. Para syempre, kumpleto yung salary natin. So, inattendan ko those two clients. And luckily enough, I was very fortunate. Hindi ko alam kung ano klaseng dasal yung ginawa ko noon, but I was able to get the two of them in one go. So
Ayan.
yeah.
So the ratio naman of that, I think naman dun sa dami ng CI na pagdadaanan, depende yon kung on the first interview like Hannah, makapasa na kayo or ma-hire na agad kayo ni client. But some, of course, some VAs naman, medyo 2, 3 interviews, ayan, bago sila makakuha ng client. But that's okay, that's normal kasi at least you know na you get to experience different interviews, you get to know kung ano ba talagang client yung gusto mong i-serve, you get to know other perspective din, and also you get to evaluate yourself din kung ano yung mga dapat mo pang gawin para mas makakuha ka ng client and mas makapasa ka sa mga client interview.
Yeah. I always tell myself nga na the more experience you have with stuff like this, getting interviewed, the more ka makakagain ng confidence, the more natitibay yung loob mo. Kasi pinagdaanan mo na ng pinagdadaanan eh. Kumbaga parang yung kaba mawawala. Titibay lang
Exactly.
lalo yung loob mo. Yeah.
At saka parang for me din, I think na pag ganun, pag pinagdaanan mo na siya, you can, this is what I can offer. If you take it, good. If not, then I can search for another one. You know, you just know how to present yourself, know what you have, or you can serve sa table. Okay?
Yes.
Para alam mo rin if worth it ba sa pagod mo, worth it ba sa time mo and everything.
Mm-hmm. And it's not always a bad thing to get rejected for the first time.
Yes,
Kasi,
oo naman.
kasi doon mo malalaman, it's actually better. It has its own pros because you will be able to list down what you can do better pa the next time. Doon mo mawiweigh.
Yes, makakapag-improve ka pa, you can reflect and adjust pa ng konti.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so another question here, Hannah. Are there people who, medyo nasagot na natin to kanina, but I'd like to read the question. Are there people who we can ask help from, like in situations as to where or how we can get clients?
Of course. But to answer directly there's a certain team. Ang Virtudesk hindi ka papabayaan. May isang specific team na designated to look for clients for you. And that's what we call the placements team.
Yes.
Aside from that, kapag nagkaroon ka din ng coach mo, your coaches will also help you find clients for yourself. Sila yung kumbaga parang magpapasa ng CV mo, ipapasok lang nila sa pool. Kumbaga parang, okay, placements team, please help me find a client for my VA, mga ganon. So, meron tayong coaches, meron tayong placements, and you are not going to definitely get left behind here at Virtudesk because the teams who are handling yung paghahanap ng client for you sa lalong madaling panahon, talagang dedicated sila sa mga jobs nila. So that's something that you're not gonna have to worry about.
Yes, of course. And also, Hannah, yan, medyo almost done na tayo with the question and answer. But if you guys still have questions, we have a few more minutes and you can send that in our comment section dyan sa ating YouTube, sa LinkedIn, and also on our Instagram account. And then also, guys, if you'd like to check out our social media accounts, flashing here and also pinned on our comment section. And ayan, another thing, Hannah. So before we dive into a lot more questions, since we're talking about your experience here or the tools, the apps, ano yung pinaka-favorite mo na task or tool na ginagamit?
Pinaka-favorite ko na gamitin is this CRM called MailChimp.
Okay.
It's really about, well, ang task ko for my client is to really send out newsletters. Kumbaga parang kung ano na nga ba ang kaganapan ng latest chika sa real estate for the specific month, ganyan.
That's
So,
nice.
diba? It's really nice because you get to explore your creative side here. You will be able to create your own template, kung anong klaseng design ang gusto mo. Especially monthly newsletter ito. So month after month talaga, you're gonna be doing it. So the nice thing about it is that since maraming events, maraming kaganapan, for example, ngayon, October, the newsletter that I'm going to be creating for my client is going to circle around Halloween events, ganyan. It just really brings out the child in me. Para lang akong naglalaro. And I'm sure
Oh,
that they will be
exciting.
able to experience that as well. Kasi newsletters are really important for real estate clients because this is how they're able to showcase what the latest trends are in real estate, the local market data, another thing is, to the places to go and things to do in their specific city. Kumbaga marami ka ring matututunan kasi you put those articles together. You put those articles together and you do a lot of research. So ibig sabihin para nagkakaroon ka na ng libreng pagbabasa ng mga magazines and
Yes,
articles.
yes.
So you really learn a lot. Nakakatulong ka na sa client mo, nalalaman mo pa what the latest chika is sa country nila. So yun.
Ayan. So that is very much exciting, Han. And also, nakakatuwa naman na you really enjoy or you do pa rin the newsletter thing. It's very, para kang gumagawa ng old school email, diba?
No, yes, very, very old school. Kanina nga,
Kasi
like, before tayo mag-start ng interview natin, ng live natin, nakita ko tong ating Virtudesk parang theme na parang logo right here,
Yes.
where there's a Halloween. Okay, sabi kong ganyan, okay, this is what I'm going to do next for my newsletter.
Diba?
Okay.
Ang fun! Anyway, another thing, since para sa discussion natin, kasi medyo ipon yung mga questions na yun. So,
Okay.
ko lang din, ano naman yung pinaka nahirapan ka na you really think na kailangan mong, I have to upskill on this side. I have to really learn this tool. I have to really check on this app. So parang ano yung mga viewers natin para alam na rin nila kung ano mga apps or tools ba yung mga kailangan kong alamin na or ano bang pwede kong magawa while waiting for my initial interview, while waiting for the CI. Ayan. So ano yung mga apps and tools?
The tools, really, you won't really have a problem with them. Okay, so I have this tool called Follow Up Boss. If you guys want to look that up and see what it's all about, you guys can. It's just called Follow Up Boss. It's a CRM para maipon natin lahat ng mga leads natin and all of the clients ng ating clients. So dun lang nakaipon lahat ng names. Especially kapag nag-lead generation si client. By lead generation, of course, we mean na naghahanap siya ng mga leads or naghahanap siya ng mga potential na clients na pwedeng niyang ma-serve. So dun lang nakaipon lahat ng mga information nila. But you guys won't have a problem with that kasi you have a lot of people to help you out. You have your client, you have your coaches, you have SMEs to help you out. But the most, the part where I struggled there is when, unlike BPO, na marami tayong nakakausap na tao, here sa real estate, not a lot of people will pick up. That's the one struggle that I encountered. Not a lot of people will pick up. Most of the time, voicemail ka mapupunta. So, paano magiging potential client ito or paano magiging potential na parang lead ng client mo ito kung ayaw sagutin ng telepono? So you're gonna have to find ways on really how to push yourself harder to convert that specific person to become a client of your client. So talagang tad-tad ako ng emails, tad-tad ako ng texts. You're really gonna have to exert extra effort in trying to communicate with those people because not a lot of people, especially kahit tayo naman, we don't like yung mga cold calling. Ayaw natin yung bigla na lang may lalapit sa atin. Gusto mo ba ng product ko? 'Di ba? And so that's what we're basically doing here in real estate. We try to figure out those people who need assistance in real estate, mapa-buyer man sila or mapa-seller. So yeah, but these are something na pwede namin kayong matulungan, give you advice, especially those na mga matagal na sa real estate industry. We can give you a lot of hacks kung paano makapag-convert ng isang lead.
Huy, exciting yan. Nako, baka mamaya may masundan pa ang ating guesting with Hannah for the hacks. Anyway, I think that's it for the question muna and we're quite short on time. But I'm sure everyone who's watching us ay maraming natutunan, and hopefully marami talaga silang natutunan tips and na-pick up from our live session for tonight. But before we really end this live session, pick up rin tayo ng mga few questions pa na naiwan natin. Okay, so another here, what if after training wala po kaming client, magsa-start po ba yung payday namin kapag nag-start na kami kay client? What about yung days po na wala kaming client pero past na sa training? Is it unpaid po? Ayan. So what was your experience doon?
Ang experience ko doon is talagang I pushed myself hard to get a client because the straight answer to that is hindi po tayo mababayaran hanggat wala tayong client. On our very first day na magkaroon tayo ng client, get hired by a client, be able to log in, doon pa lang talaga tayo magiging paid. Okay? But the good thing about that is hindi totally nasasayang yung oras mo, because if you think about it, a lot of VA companies, or maybe if you like look for a client on your own na wala ka sa isang VA company, you're gonna have to go through trainings na ikaw pa mismo yung magbabayad. Do you know of any of those, Miss Jo? Kasi meron ako mga nakikita di ba?
Yes. Meron mga ganung
Magbabayad ka ng
companies.
2,000 for them to train you. But the good
Yes.
thing about Virtudesk is ikaw pa yung bayad. How cool is that? Diba?
Yes.
So parang no time is really wasted kasi as soon as you get your client, of course, just push yourself hard enough. As soon as you get your client, not only will you get paid for, the services that you have rendered for your specific client, but you will also get paid for those specific days of training that you had with Virtudesk, which not a lot of companies or, doing the VA thing on your own, you won't find that. Hindi tayo, it's not going to be possible. So,
Ayan,
yeah.
totoo yan. And also, we have a lot, if ever tapos ka na sa training, we have a lot more videos, trainings. You can connect the other VAs, your coaches para mas makapag-upskill ka pa to help you get to know better. Use the waiting time para mas matuto ka pa. Okay? So, pwede mo siyang gawin. Alright? So, ayan, I think that's it for our Q&A and also our discussion for tonight. One message here from Bella. I really look forward to be a part of Virtudesk. Wow. And also, thank you daw sa mga advice. Thank you everyone for watching, and also thank you for connecting with us ni Hannah ngayong live session natin. And of course, Hannah, before I fully let you go, ano yung last tip natin or advice natin sa ating mga viewers, or last message natin for our viewers for tonight?
My advice for our aspiring VAs is you have to really look inside your heart kung this is something that you really want to do. And if it is, hopefully it is, then wag nyo nang palampasin, or wag na kayong mag-antay pa ng mahabang panahon to apply to get into Virtudesk, because I've mentioned this last week, but getting into Virtudesk and being a virtual assistant here is the best decision that you will ever really do. Because especially kung you came from BPO or nagkaroon ka ng admin experience before, not only do you get to work from home forever, you will also be able to really explore yung hindi boring yung trabaho. It's something na hindi mo pagsasawaan. More than, of course, the pay, it's the bond that you will be able to form with your client, with your coaches, and of course, yung mga magiging colleagues mo dito. Sobrang hindi magiging sayang yung stay mo. And kasi that's what I found out na parang yung decision ko to go to Virtudesk is did not only pay for my bills, it has also made me a lot of friends. It has also it made it possible for me to become friends and connect with people na wala naman sa bansa natin. And I'm talking about my clients. The special bond that you will be able to form between, your coaches and everyone here in Virtudesk is the most special thing that you will ever experience.
Ayan, that is sobrang true yan dito. And also very much happy that you have that experience and that thing to share with us. I really like your answer na if they really want this, they don't have to if they want this in their hearts, parang they have to go for it. Because alam mo,
Go grab na.
yes, alam mo kasi yun within you, di ba? So, ayan. So, for everyone aspiring to apply, you may check the link on our bio, on our social media accounts. Makikita nyo po yan dyan. And also pinned on our comment section. So, I guess that's it, Hannah, for your guesting for tonight. Maraming salamat. I really enjoyed having you here at VD Hour. I hope we can have you again in the near future. And of course, we'll get to talk about a lot of stuff pa. And also, I'm sure our viewers are very much happy to have or to get to know your experience and to also have your answers na as a virtual assistant ng isang client talaga. Okay? So thank you and looking forward to see you around and see you here at Virtudesk more, Hannah.
So do I. Thank you so much for our viewers. Thank you so much, Miss Jo, for having me for the second time. Sana hindi kayo nagsawa to have me.
Of course. Ayan, looking
Okay, and
forward
thank you so much for this opportunity once again. And to all of our viewers, sana marami kayong natutunan. Again, go grab nyo na yung opportunity. Sobrang, we are definitely looking forward to meet each and every one of you virtually.
Yes.
And of course, not actually virtually, Miss Jo, kasi we're having our
year-end party.
Yes, our year-end party. And see, guys, meron din tayong pa year-end party.
Uy,
Meron din
and
chance
not only that, we also have our Bohol trip. Right?
We do.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Talaga, you're going?
Yes.
Wow, exciting.
Well, I was actually chatted by my coach na, okay, you're my best VA, ha? Am I gonna see, you're my best VA, am I gonna see you sa Bohol? Sabi ko, coach, wait lang. Ang dami kong tasks right now. Tapos papasok ako uuwi ng Monday and then mag-work ako ng Monday. Parang hangover pa ako, nasa Bohol pa ako. And I'm coming from Pampanga, so yeah.
Okay. So, with the Bohol trip, share lang namin sa mga viewers natin because I'm sure na, ano ba yung Bohol trip na yun? So, it's an all expense paid ng Virtudesk, ng company for our virtual assistant. So, everyone na VA here or kasama natin here at Virtudesk ay makakasama. So, if you would want to also experience such, ayan. So, para makasama naman namin kayo sa bonding.
Oh my gosh, nakalimutan nating i-highlight yon that it's an all-expense paid trip,
Yes,
Miss Jong.
all-expense
Guys,
paid trip,
I hope you guys are
oo.
still here. It's an all-expense expense paid trip. So
Another
I
perk
really
and
regret
benefit.
na hindi ako makakasama, but I hope you guys enjoy. Are you going?
No, I can't go pa. Pero maybe
Yeah.
next time or on the next trip siguro.
Yes, maybe next time, of course.
All right. Thank you again, Hannah. And I really had fun. See you around. And good luck with your journey. And I'm sure you're very happy with that. So, ayun. Thank you again. And looking forward to having you again. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
And that's it, guys. Our guest EVA Hannah on our very virtual assistant here on Virtudesk. And also, ayan, so sa mga may questions pa, you can send in your questions on our social media accounts flashed on your screen. And also, guys, you can also answer our poll sa YouTube. Ayan, you can send in your answers. Answer lang kayo dyan and comment if you have any more suggestions, and also sa ating account sa LinkedIn and also sa ating Instagram. So thank you so much for having us, for viewing or for watching here, spending your Friday night with us here at VD Hour. Maraming salamat. I hope you had fun just as much as I did, and looking forward para sa mas marami pang mga VD Hour with guests na makasama namin kayo watching here, and for sure mas marami pa kayong matututunan and mas exciting ang mga next VD Hour natin. Okay, so again, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe on our social media accounts, and also see you next Friday for the webinar, and the next Friday for VD Hour. Our schedule is flashed on our social media accounts and posted on our social media accounts para mas maging updated kayo. So, see you guys, and do not forget, join the best, be the best here at Virtudesk. This has been VA Joanne, and thank you so much. Have a great evening. Bye!